Hollywood celebs, the defenders of humanity, claiming they care about the people and the environment. Well, Hollywood is in California, where you may have heard there's a massive drought gripping the state. So the governor there has issued new rules telling people to dramatically cut back their water use. Now, check out the Bleeding Heart liberal celebrities' homes. Here's Barbara Streisand's massive estate. Here's Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, Kim Ye's home. And here's Jennifer Aniston's pad. Check it out. The list goes on and on. We're going to show you some pictures as we go. Notice anything, though? See any drought-ridden, dried-up lawns? Any pools not overflowing? Hollywood hypocrisy at its aquatic worst. Now, Wayne, you're a Hollywood celebrity elite. Is your grass drying up?
Well, I don't think of myself as a typical Hollywood person at all, and but this exists elsewhere too. Politicians do the same thing. I mean, if you went through and photographed all of the homes of the House of and the Senate in California, I think you'd find the same kind of thing going on. Hollywood, you pick on Hollywood because they shoot their mouths off too much and talk about these good things and then don't do it. But it goes on everywhere.
Jonathan, so what do you think of these people who obviously they push for the environment, and then they go ahead and water their lawns against the governor's wishes?
Yeah, I mean, Eric, if someone doesn't practice what he preaches, that should immediately disqualify their argument. But, I feel kind of sorry for a lot of these Hollywood celebs because if they actually practice environmentalism, I mean, they'd be unhappy, they'd be certainly inconvenienced, and ultimately they would be dead because environmentalism is all about sacrificing yourself to nature, putting nature ahead of man. So, of course, don't fill your swimming pools, don't burn any electricity, don't drive your car, don't eat meat, don't use the land.
All right, Jessica, what about that? Should they be
certainly learning a lot about what environmentalism is.
Should they be drinking their pool water?
Yeah, maybe, and their toilet water, too. I mean, they should play by the same set of rules as everybody else. I mean, Governor Brown has talked about actually increasing the fine to $10,000. I still don't think that's really going to do anything to the likes of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, but it is
and now they gotta hire people to go around and look at people's swimming pools and decide whether they need a fine or not.
We talked about, Michelle, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the water crisis right here, and one of the solutions was, hey, start charging a market price for water.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's the problem, that you have government in control of water. Get the government out of the
government out of everything.
I absolutely agree. Look, she's libertarianism.
I was joking that time.
The thing I have a problem with is that these celebrities are against things like the Keystone Pipeline because they say, oh, we care about the environment so much, right? We really do. And they're depriving tons of Americans from thousands of jobs. Yet here they are throwing tons of water on their country club-like homes and then telling Americans to, well, maybe you shouldn't shower as regularly in order to save water. Give me a
Now, Wayne, I'm sure you're showering regularly out in L.A. or wherever you shower. Yes?
Hopefully.
Wayne?
Eric, I think
that took a minute.
No, I think the answer to this is to find people who overuse the water. That's the easiest way to do it. Just make a massive fine out of it and say if you overuse your water. Yeah, well, sure. Why not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, why not?
What needs to change here is this idea that we should be fined for using the earth, that somehow using the earth to better our lives is wrong. I mean, and Eric, this starts in the school. It's taught at a very young age now that environmentalism, not using the earth, is sometimes moral. We should be applauding these celebs.
But what happens when the earth can't provide for you anymore in a year?
Why not let the market decide how much water should be rather than the government?
Bingo. Michelle Fields nails it. Let the market decide. By the way, you put a price for like everything else. When gas is in high demand, gas prices go up. Guess what happens? Use goes down. Do the same thing with water.
It's the government, and they don't allow the trade for water either. So it's the government in the way of the market.
Yeah. Last thought, Jess?
I disagree.
More government.
More government all the time.
Guess what? Jessica just earned her liberal card back. All right, we're going to leave it right there. Coming up, deflated but not yet defeated. Tom Brady appealing his costly suspension by the NFL. He's looked up to by a lot of kids. So what message is that sending them?